Alright, time for a bee update. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I probably should have did this at the very beginning, but I've been scrambling. So my bees have Varroa Mites, and I've given them 2 treatments since I've gotten them, but I don't think that I got them under control. And I think they got deformed wing virus. And so the expert in our area said that it's about 99% chance of them all dying this winter because of the virus. And so I've been like really super bummed. And today I came out, and down in front of the hive, you can't really see anymore, but it kind of looked like this. I'll show you. A bunch of bees all over the front side of the hive that were dead. And I even saw like white larva. I don't think it was chalk brood, it just looked like it got pulled out. And so, where was I going with this? I'm really concerned about them make it through winter. I was told to give them, what's it called? Hive Alive, and it's got minerals and vitamins and things like that for them. So I originally had it in this spacer, but as I've been learning more about winterizing, I am finding out that the more empty space above them or anywhere around them is more space that they have to heat up. And so it's really important to make their space as small as needed to keep them comfortable and warm for the winter time. And so today I went in and took the spacer out, took the Hive Alive fondant out, and then we reorganized. I put it in my Vivaldi board, and there's a special screen, so I just sat the fondant on top of that screen over the open hole in the lid, and I'm hoping that they'll just be able to eat it through the mesh there. And it'll allow me to get into the hive without having to disturb them during the winter time, just to check on that. But I also have, let's see here, I have 2 cutout insulation boards, and then on top of that I have a solid insulation board, and then I stuffed all of the spare insulation inside of the rooftop, which I think is overkill, but if it will help them keep nice and warm, then that will be worth piling that all in there. Today was the first day in a couple days that I've seen them come out, and so it was nice today. I think it hit like 57 degrees, and it was really sunny and beautiful out, so there were bees out and about, but it hasn't been as much as I thought. I don't even know. Not very many, so I was worried that they had all died in there. But when I took the cover off, my intent today was to downsize them into a single box, so that it'd be easier for them to keep that space warm. I figured there probably wasn't very many bees in there, and so it would be a good idea to do that. But as soon as I opened up the box, there were not a lot, but there were quite a few bees up in the top box. And in addition to that, when I took the top box off, because I didn't look at any frames in there, my intent was just to see how the bottom frame was doing, or the bottom box was doing. And when I took the top box off, I had way more bees than I thought that I would have. I literally thought my hive had died and they had just dropped all these sick bees out the door. So, but there was actually quite a bit of bees in there, and they were totally docile and happy and going about their business. So they're doing that. Another thing I did about 2 weeks ago is I removed the mouse guard and the robbing screen. I don't hope I'm not going to regret that, but I removed it because they weren't able to get the dead bees out, and I know that there's a virus inside my hive, and I wanted them to be able to like bring them out. They were piling up in front of the doorway when I took it off, so I just scooped them all out of the way, and they keep on bringing more dead ones out. So I also tried to put an entrance reducer on, and the same thing happened, is they just kind of left the dead bees down by the entrance and didn't remove them all the way. And it just feels to me that if you have a virus inside of your hive and they got to get all the sick bees out, that it's more important that they get the sick bees out than the what if a mouse comes or they get robbed. Because right now we're just trying to survive the virus. But anyways, just trying to give you an update. Not a lot for the hive. Oh, two just popped out. It's definitely different than this summer with the temperature and stuff. They just, not a lot of action unless the sun is out here, but you can still see some of the bees that I didn't remove that are on the ground, but it was literally all over. And the bees are doing a great job. I actually just saw them wrestling with one, and they just drug it out and dropped it right off the edge of the platform. So there's like quite a big pile. I don't know if it's like a bee graveyard right there, if you can see them. So anyways, I will continue to stay on this journey and keep on learning. And my next thing that I plan on doing is trying to create some sort of insulation box around the sides of my hive. My thought is if they're sick and they have to work harder to stay warm, then that's energy that is not going towards getting them to feel better. So I'm going to make a little insulation wrap hopefully here in the next couple days and get that on here to try to seal things up a little bit more for them so that they don't have to worry about that. Anyways, the journey continues.